If you're viewing on a video platform, the person that you see on the screen is 25-year-old Caurey Rollins. Caurey Rollins has been in the middle of a legal battle facing charges for crimes against children in the state of Georgia in the Augusta area for the last year, and he has finally been sentenced for those crimes. Now, he's been accused by multiple children of assault and inappropriate behavior of different varieties. One incident is the one that the public heard the most about, which is an incident where Caurey Rollins went to a trampoline park in the Augusta area and he had an extremely inappropriate encounter with a child right out in the public view. While inside of the trampoline park, he approached a young boy, and as disturbing as it is, he began engaging with the child's foot and then ended up licking the child's foot. It was very bizarre, and especially to do just right out in the middle of public view. However, he is also the former teacher aide, well, one of the teacher aides at the Glen Hill Elementary School. And he has now been sentenced to 7 years in custody and 3 years probation. The charges stemmed from multiple accusations of crimes against children. He was let out on bond for $35,000 bond, and he was only out for 10 days before the incident happened with the young boy at the trampoline park. That boy's mother has since spoke out about the incident and talked about how much it has affected her child. And so, I mean, these incidents, people may think these are maybe not as harmful as what they're being made out to be, but that's quite the opposite. These interactions and these types of assault on a person's autonomy, even as a child, especially as a child, has a very lasting impact, an immediate behavioral impact as well. Because when you experience something that is a shock to your system like that, or feels like you've been violated in some way, that is going to that is going to affect the rest of your being. So of course in a child you'll often see that start to come out in different behaviors and things. I'm not going to get into anything that this child is experiencing. I just want to make the point that they're definitely suffering the harmful effects of having an interaction like this, having an assault like this, having your boundaries completely violated when you're a child. You didn't expect that to happen. You just didn't even see that coming. It's not on your radar, and all of a sudden, hear this guy at a trampoline park when you are in an area that says only children are allowed. Now, um, a lot of the media is reporting that he has been sentenced to 10 years. In reality, he has been sentenced to 7 years in custody, 3 years probation. He has been banned from Columbia County, and he has 3 years probation after that. And it's just not enough because of, I mean, he had like 8 counts of crimes against children when this whole thing began. So it's very, very sad to see that. I believe they have gone very lenient with his sentence, considering that he's willing to take risks out in public view. There's no telling what else has not been found out about his illicit acts and crimes against children. So anyhow, I wanted everybody in Georgia to be aware. We try to stick to the Lowndes County, South Georgia area. Augusta is a little bit outside of the area that we would like to target and cover, but when Rollins is released, he's going to end up somewhere other than Columbia County, and his probation may or may not stipulate that he has to still stay in the state of Georgia. If he does, he's going to be looking for a home in a different county, and it could just be South Georgia. So keep your eyes open for that. Make sure you remember his face. We will do our best to report on any further information if he's going to have an early release eventually or anything like that. It would not surprise me. Unfortunately, people who are charged with crimes against children in the Georgia area often are given lenient sentences that often end up even more lenient for early release. So keep your eye out for that guy.